Hi, Auckland's out there, Octocam here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Super Mario, the Super Mario movie. I'm going to tell you my thoughts and my opinions on the Super Mario movie because I watched the Mario movie. I should um uh, tell you that. Also, if you hear noise in the background, it's because I don't know some people are just like being degenerates outside. Maybe I don't know. Anyways, before talking about the Mario Bros. Movie, I'm going to tell you about my opinion of Mario first because that's how because I feel like that will set the tone of my opinion. By the way, before anyone says that my opinion um but anyway, let me tell you my opinions on Mario, right? Anyways, right, yeah. My opinions on Mario, I kind of find the Mario games a bit bland in my opinion because because of the of the level design of the level design in my opinion, kind of a bit bland and there's no like compared to like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Yeah, there's no like slopes or alternate paths like organically alternate paths because this feels like it's less natural. For example, like Super Mario World case for example, I feel like Super Mario World's I mean, although it's good for a Mario game, but if I can't explore can't explore like if there's not like no like alternate paths and you know they did way to play Super Mario World, then this game then there's no replayability in my opinion, and that's just my opinion. You'll never ever see me play a Mario game, 2D or 3D. Because I generally like I said, I generally play Mario games a bit bland. There's no like ranking system like how it is like in the Sonic games. But anyways, like the only Mario games I find good are Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, to be fair, and Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, Super Mario 3D Land and World, um and also Super Mario Odyssey. I think okay. I think the reason why I begin to hate Mario, I think it's like post Odyssey, because in Odyssey, Mario fights a dragon, right? And I think it's just due to how much bias that Mario gets. Like when Mario does something like what Sonic does, for example, he gets praised for it. But when Sonic does it, it's like he gets hate for it, like for having humans in Sonic games. What the fuck? And story and shit. Mario stories are bland as hell. No Mario's no there's no Mario game from what from what I played has like a scene where the character dies and never comes back. To give an example of characters that have died in Sonic the Hedgehog, there's I want to say Chip Casco. He's technically gets reincarnated, but so Chip, um Chip E102 Gamma, um um and also Shadow. But the only reason why Shadow's alive is because of how much people like Shadow the Hedgehog and how popular he is. If it weren't for Shadow's popularity, then he would have actually stayed dead. Also, Marie Robotnik as well. I've got to mention. However, more games are more are don't really like put like really like push story rock still push the push themselves story wise. But gameplay is like good, but again, in my opinion, it's like bland. But anyways, let's talk about the Mario movie. So talk about the good first, then the bad. Um, surprisingly, surprisingly in the movie, um, characters, characters like Bowser, and Bowser, or most of the people in the Koopa Kingdom do say stuff like kill and shit, but no one ever dies. No one ever dies and shit. Like Mario gets injured, but but like the Sonic movies, for example, because I'm going to compare them because Mario and Sonic rivalry. Um um no Mario character actually dies. Actually, I think every Mario character survives in the movie. Yeah, they all do actually. Um, which remove stakes and shit. Um, what I'm getting to the negative. Fuck. Um, but that's like a middle ground. Um, oh, another good thing is that compared to like the Sonic movies, um, the more at least the Mario movies take place in Mario's world, because the Mushroom Kingdom and Brooklyn are in are in the Mario movie. Paul Lee makes a reference. Oh, I'll get into reference later because I feel like more like a negative than a positive. Um, um. So anyways, right, yeah. So yeah, Paul Lee's in there. So anyways, yeah. So yeah. Like it feels like um it could take place in the actual Mario games, because it like has the Mushroom Kingdom and shit. But I think the only difference is that um the Mushroom Kingdom and and what you call it, and Brooklyn take place take place in a take place in two worlds. Take place in two worlds. So that like it's situation. Um, like just like in the Sonic movies, for example, because Sonic's world and you got what you call it, the human world. They were separated. Um. I got to admit in the Mario movie, I think this is gonna be the last good thing. But what's good thing I'm gonna say about the Mario movie is that Princess Peach. Oh my god. Oh, what a change! Let me tell you. Not gonna lie, I don't like Princess Peach. Princess Peach is fucking useless in the Mario games. I'm sorry, but she is. Um, I'm not talking. I'm not even talking politically. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. I'm just being real with you. Like, what the fuck is Princess Peach even doing? Do to be honest. Like what did you like? Like someone said Mario shit. Like she basically didn't do anything. I think except for Mario 3D World and Land. Um, I think to not sound hypocritical, but still compared to the games, Princess Peach does way more than she does in the games compared to the movies. And I wish she was more like that in the movies. To be honest, no, in the games than in the movie. Yeah, I wish we had more of that Princess Peach in the games than in the games. To be honest, because because the reason I said before, yeah, because the reason I said before, because the reason I said before, and that's all the positives I've got to say about the movie. So the negatives, fuck. So the negatives. Anyways, let's start with last like finish with the negatives. Um, I feel like uh okay, the references were good at the beginning, but for me personally, I feel like let's look at references compared to like the Mario and the Sonic games. I'm only gonna compare them both. Okay, when Sonic referenced like stuff like and especially in Sonic Movie 2, right? Yeah, because I want to compare it to like let's do both then. For example, um the references were kind of subtle. Like for example, um um like for example, they were references like the adventure pose. They were references like Ice Cap, for example. But it wasn't like but what made the Sonic movies different the from the Mario movie is that they're more subtle about it. They weren't like because I feel like in the Mar in the Mario movie it felt like more like, oh, bro, remember this from your childhood and shit. Like it kind of got on my nerves compared to like the Sonic movies and shit. Like it got in the way of the story, like in my opinion. And when it does that, if and when it does that, then um it completely ruins the movie. Like if the Sonic movie didn't have any references, um 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 I feel like it'd still be a good movie, but for Sonic fans I would say no. But you know what I mean? Like 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 I feel like the less references in the video game adaptation of a movie or any kind of media, the better, because you have less. You have like a couple of like couple of few or three references, like let's say you have a reference like per 30 minutes, for example. Um, then it will feel more better. Like, well, it will be more better. It's like having like the way I can explain it, it's like having having dessert like 24, like every single set like okay, it's like yeah, actually, yeah, it's like having dessert for yeah. It's like having this. It's like having your favorite food, but um, like imagine having a favorite food every single day. It's eventually gonna get boring, but you have once in a while, it's gonna feel the more tastier if you catch my drift. Um, but yeah, I feel like the over pander. I feel like the over. I feel like too many references to media, kind of felt. Sorry, I feel like the over referencing kind of like ruined the movie a little bit for me. So yeah, uh, the story compared to um the story compared to the Sonic movies, especially Sonic Hedgehog 2, because I feel like the Mario movie, I feel like the first one was kind of weaker, but then again, the reason why I prefer the Sonic movie over Mario movies, because like I said, it's the foundation. It's the foundation. It's the saying, um the Sonic movie can fall, where the Sonic movie 2 could run, for example. It's basically like building up shit. Like Sonic movie had time to build shit. And okay, I want to talk, for example, if I'm gonna compare like Mario, compare like a plot from the Mario movie and a Sonic movie, Mario movie and a Sonic movie 2, it's the relationship between Mario, Donkey Kong. It's the relationship between Mario and Donkey Kong and Sonic and Knuckles. Um, in the Mario movie, it didn't feel much. It didn't feel as organic. Yeah, it didn't feel as organic compared to the Sonic movies, because um how am I supposed to explain it? Because um, you know, there was an actual scene, like okay, in movies, right? Yeah, it's show don't tell, and Knuckles does it, and in the movie, I think it's in the ice cap scene. Knuckles Knuckles was explaining his backstory, and actually got to see what happens, what his backstory, like him as a child and stuff like that, and it was more relatable that way, like you know Sonic, after that point, I didn't think Sonic wanted to fight Knuckles, but he had no choice. Because he was still working with Eggman, and at least when Knuckles spoke with Eggman, it was like, because that's part of Knuckles, because he's naive, but he's not stupid. Um, but not stupid. But in the end, he didn't work with Sonic though. So, but yeah, and hell, even comparing Knuckles' introduction compared to Donkey Kong's, it, don't yeah, compared to Donkey Kong's, right? Yeah, I feel like it's way more better in the Sonic movie. Um, I feel like it was way better in the Sonic movie because you know Knuckles came out of nowhere and stuff like that. Um, I feel like the Mario movie cast didn't really care as much compared to like the Sonic movies. Like, for example, if I'm looking at let's compare Mario's voice to Sonic's voice. I mean, I thought the Mario voice was gonna be above it, but it's not really. But but at the end of the day, it feels. But at the end of the day, but at the end of the day, there was literally no effort to it. Compared to like Mario, for instance, like Sonic's voice. At least with Sonic's voice, at least when Ben Schwartz trying to sound like Sonic and Robotnik, for example, at least they tried like to sound like Sonic, sound energetic and shit. But Mario just sounds like he's not bothered. It sounds like Chris Pratt, not Mario. But again, Mario's actor Chris Martin. I've got is it Martin 8? Was Mario's grandpa? Yeah, grandpa. But yeah. Also, there are some film inconsistencies as well. If you watch the movie, because I can't show it because due to copyright and shit. Um, there's a scene where a guy where there's like a guy that plays Donkey Kong, and at that point, Sonic hasn't met Donkey Kong, so yeah. And one more final thing is that, okay, so I want to talk about this for example for a second. Bowser sends for Princess Peach. I mean, Bowser wasn't really interesting villain anyway, so I can't really complain. Yeah, I can't really complain. I can't really complain because I don't really like Bowser anyway. But the fact that he slips over Princess Peach is kind of worry, kind of really pisses me off because, like, didn't Sonic get shit for this like in 2006, for example? Like, oh, remember when Sonic at least kissed Sonic the Hedgehog and shit. But at least the Sonic 06, at least if we read Sonic's, even though Sonic's character, he he doesn't want love. He's just like he cares for people. He cares for people, but he doesn't want to be romantic. Why do you think Sonic wants to be from Amy Rose? He doesn't really love Amy Rose, but he respects Amy Rose, and because since he's her friend, respects her. But that's the video game Sonic, not the movie Sonic. And I don't think movie Sonic has any love interests, so I can't really talk. And also, Bowser in the movie actually, like, you know forces Princess Peach to thingy. Also, I forgot to mention I forgot to mention that what you call it. I think even the ending, or something like that. But when Princess Peach gets the ice flower, he literally freezes Bowser, but somehow he does not die. That's more like a nitpick anything, because it's a Mario. If I nitpick about that, then you're actually nitpick about the entire film. So in conclusion, what Mario has over the Sonic movies is only two things. I think, yeah, two things or three things. Uh, two things. Good presentation, as in like good presentation, as in like it. Sorry, it fits the purpose. I'd say, because it takes place in his own world compared to Sonic's world, and the fact that, and also the fact that there's world building. So that's two out of the um out of the two out of honestly, two for Mario. For Sonic though, I'd say for Sonic, I think the Sonic movies are only good. Actually, there is good story. I'd say in the Sonic movies, because the Sonic movies have character growth and character development, proper character development, because you know because Sonic game, because Sonic 3 better stories anyway, and also there is a sense of passion in the Sonic movies. I feel like the Sonic movies had way more passion passion to it more than the Mario movies. So it's like they're both equally fine, but what edges it out is basically the story and the thingy, just a little bit, because the story is really good, and also the passion and shit. That's all I'm gonna say for now. And also, I did go watch the movie unbiased. I didn't bring my my Mario opinions. I didn't bring a Mario opinion. Yeah, I didn't bring my I didn't um I didn't really, I gave Mario movie a chance. So yeah, I did give Mario movie a chance. So yeah. But anyways, um, I might do another video of this, because I'm watching a second time and make your proper opinion. So for now, for first watching, I'll give it like a 5 out of 10. It's just mediocre. So yeah. Hope you guys like the video. If you don't like it, understandable. And yeah, stay fresh.